everyone, and welcome back to Yogalates. It's day 3, it's Friday, it's another gorgeous day, and hopefully you are not too sore from the last 2 sessions. If you are, I would urge you to go back to the channel and find the bonus yin class that I've been doing, which is all stretches and ways to release all that tension that you might have from staying in the house and from doing too much Pilates. If not, and if you are feeling like a bit of a glutton for punishment, we are going to do a half-hour abs blast, abs bust, abs. Insert the word beginning with B here. Whatever it is, it's going to be intense. So you'll definitely feel your abs tomorrow, and then I suggest you go and do the yin class. So, this is an all Pilates exercise with a little bit of yoga right in the middle. You don't need anything except for your mat, yourself, and well, some kind of madness if you're actually going to do this class. If it does start to hurt, if it goes into your lower back, please do stop. I'll try and give options as we go, but child's pose is always a good place to go to if things are feeling a little bit twingy. Shaking is fine. Shaking just means you're getting stronger, but if your back starts to dip or if it starts to hurt, please do come out of the pose and just go into child's pose for a few breaths. Okay, let's begin. So we're going to start with the 100. So you lie on your back, hands long and strong by your sides, bring your knees into your chest, and just to start with, take hold of one knee with each hand and draw your knees and your nose towards each other. Your sacrum should stay on the mat. Then you've got options. You can either take your legs to tabletop position, you can take them towards the sky, or you can take them to the high diagonal, or if you're really strong, the low diagonal. I wouldn't recommend this if you haven't done a lot of Pilates. Arms by your sides, curl your head, neck and shoulders, look up into your abdominals, and we're going to do 100 breaths. So you're going to inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 4, 3, 2, pump your arms really vigorously, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 4, 3, 2, you're halfway there, 4, 3, 2, 1, and out. 4 more. And out. Inhale. And exhale. Keep drawing your abdominals in. And exhale. Last one. And then draw your knees down. Pull your head, neck and shoulders down. And you can stop this class if you want to and go over to the yin yoga class. Totally your choice. But that's the 100. If you want to do this but you are you're finding it quite hard, it's perfectly acceptable to keep pausing the video and do it in 20 and 20 and 20. It still has similar benefits. Okay, we're now going to do the half roll up, which we did yesterday. So you can have your hands on your knees, or you can have your hands out in front of you. Feet should be flat on the mat, knees bent but not too close to you. Tailbone tucked under you, so tuck your tailbone so you're in a bit of a C shape. Inhale to sit tall. As you exhale, roll back to your sacrum. Inhale there. Exhale to roll back up. We're going to do 3 more like this. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale to roll back. Inhale there. Exhale to roll up. See if you can go a little bit deeper each time. Exhale, roll back. Inhale there. Exhale to roll up. And just dive over your legs and take a quick stretch because the next bit's harder. Sorry. Okay. So as I said, the next bit's a bit harder. We're going to do some twists while we're down there. So knees should be hip width apart, feet should be flat on the mat, arms out in front of you. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale to roll back to about your sacrum. Inhale there. Exhale, twist your torso to the right. Twist as deep as you can as you inhale. And then exhale to come back to centre. Inhale there. Exhale to roll back up. Now we're going to take it to there. So inhale at the top. Exhale to roll back. Inhale there. Exhale to twist the left. Inhale for the hold. Exhale to come back to centre. Inhale and exhale to roll back up. We're going to do 1 more, and this time we're going to hold it, go left and then right. Okay, so inhale at the top. Exhale to roll back. Inhale there. Exhale, twist left. Make sure it's your torso twisting, not your arms. Inhale to hold. Exhale to centre. Inhale there. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, exhale to come to center, inhale there, exhale to roll up, and again just dive over your legs, take a quick stretch. Okay, extend your legs long, arms out in front of you, and you're just going to roll down to the mat on a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for footwork. Now we did this on day 2 yesterday. So knees into your chest, point your toes to start off with, and you're going to send your legs either up or out or low, depending on how strong your abdominals are and how strong you're feeling today. Arms long and strong in the mat, really ground your sacrum. So we're going to inhale to send your legs out, exhale to draw them back. Inhale out, exhale back. 8 more. If you want to play with the height, you're very welcome to. 7, 6, 5, keep drawing your abdominals in, make sure your lower back isn't popping off the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. I'm going to grab my sunglasses because otherwise I'm going to have to do this entire session with my eyes shut. Not that I'm complaining, the sun is gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to do 2 more of those. The next one, you're going to have your feet flexed, so your toes are towards your face, your heels are pointing away from you. Again, arms long and strong by your side, shoulders stretched open, sacrum strongly into the mat, and you're going to inhale and exhale to draw back. Keep drawing those abdominals in. 9, and exhale. 8. Really control that movement out and back in. So it should be it can be slower than I'm doing it if you like. Last 5. And 4. Don't forget to breathe. And 3. And 2, keep flexing those feet. And 1. And then draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug. You're not socially isolating from yourself, so you are allowed to hug yourself. Okay, so again, as of yesterday, if you want to do one of those 2 things, again, you're more than welcome to. If you want a bit more of a challenge, we're going to stay out there. We're going to point and flex for 10. So choose your poison. Inhale to prepare, and exhale, and then you're going to stretch out. You're going to flex and point. 9 and point. 8, really draw your abdominals back. 7, 6, you should be starting to feel the burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then draw your knees in. And tell me you hate me, if you would so like to do. You can stop anytime you like and go and sit on the sofa and read a book. That's what I'll be doing later. Okay, so just rock yourself from side to side, massaging out your hips. And then we're going to try something called full roll-up. Now this is not easy, and if you're quite tight around your hips or your quads, your front of your thighs, it might be a good idea to bend your knees. Either way, you need to have your heels flat in the mat, and ideally press your hips and your thighs into the mat. Inhale to bring your hands above you, and then behind you. As you exhale, start to curl your head, neck and shoulders up, and then as slowly as you can, roll yourself up. You'll see my feet came up there because my quads are kicking in to try and help me. Inhale there, and as you exhale, you're going to roll as slowly as you can into the mat, vertebra by vertebra. We're going to do 2 more of those. So inhale, hands over your head, exhale, head up, press your heels in, and roll yourself up to seated. You could take a stretch over your feet if you'd like to. Inhale up, exhale to roll back, again bone by bone. You can either have your feet hip width apart if your hips are quite tight, or you can have your feet together and press them together to help you. Inhale in, exhale up. and this is the last one. And then we're going to roll all the way back into the mat and just take a moment. Now draw your right knee into your chest, left leg stays on the mat, foot flexed and strongly into the mat. Draw your knee towards your shoulder so it slightly externally rotates, and then extend it towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Try and keep that external rotation, arms long and strong by your sides. We've done this one before. We're going to inhale to draw that leg in, exhale to send it across the body, around and up. We're going to do five of these. You've got an option to make this much harder, and that's to lift the standing leg about 2 inches off the mat, which really kicks into your abs. So you're going to inhale, exhale to circle. Inhale to draw in, exhale to circle. Inhale, exhale. Make sure your hips aren't stacking from side to side. And last one. And then we're going to change legs, so send your right leg towards the mat, bring your left knee into your shoulder, give it a stretch and then send it long, arms by your sides. Make sure that knee is out towards your shoulder, and you can either keep the leg down or lift the leg to about 2 inches out the mat. Inhale to draw in, exhale to send the leg across the body, around and up. In, across, around and up. 3 more. Last 2. And 1. And then draw both knees in. And again, just give yourself a hug. And then take hold of the back of your thighs, rock yourself up to seated, and we're going to do something called corkscrew. So you probably want to be this way on your mat, with your legs at least mat width apart, if not further apart. If you need to, you can bend your knees if your hips and your quads are quite tight. Take your arms out in front of you to start off with. Inhale to sit tall. As you exhale, twist towards your right foot. Then reach your left hand towards your right foot and sweep your back arm behind you. So really twisting through your torso. You can look towards your back arm. Then inhale to come back. Exhale to center. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale to twist towards the left. Then reach the right hand towards the left foot. Sweep the left arm behind you and twist that torso round. Inhale to come to center. Exhale to lift. Twist, reach and sweep. Lift, twist, reach and sweep. Inhale, exhale, reach and sweep. Inhale, exhale, reach and sweep. Lift, twist, reach and sweep. Last one. And that should really be getting into your obliques. Okay, we're now going to do something called teaser prep. And we're going to finish the session with the teaser. So teaser prep, you need to have your feet flat on the mat, and you need to have your legs in like small mountains, so like the peak of a mountain. So it's not feet close to you, you need to have them as far away as you can. That's actually going to make it easier for you. Have your knees together really tightly, that's going to help you. And then extend your right leg out, keeping those knees together, arms out in front of you. Lean back slightly. And you're going to exhale to roll just back to your bra line. Inhale there, and then exhale to roll back up. And you'll see I'm in a sort of V shape. Inhale there, exhale to roll back, so you can get to your shoulder blades. Inhale, and exhale to roll back up. Inhale to prepare, exhale to roll back. Inhale there, exhale to roll up. And you really need to press into your hips and into your feet to do that. We're going to change legs, so left leg goes out, knees are together, arms out in front of you. Inhale there, exhale to roll back. Inhale there, exhale to come back into that V. Try not to come all the way up. Really challenge your abs by coming into just that V shape. Inhale there, exhale to roll back. See if you can go to your shoulder blades this time. Inhale, exhale to roll up. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then you can drop your knees, and again, slightly part your knees, bring your hands between your knees and drop your head, just giving yourself a moment. We're about halfway there. Okay, rolling over onto your side, we're going to do some side bends, also known as side plank. So as I said the other day, you've got a choice. You can come onto your forearm, or the way I prefer it is to come up onto my hand. Hand needs to be about a hand's width away, so that will be under my shoulder, that will be a hand's width away and slightly in front of you. Knees are bent, heels are in line with your sit bones. Top foot can be in front of you, or if you want to challenge, you can stack your legs. There is always the option of doing a half side plank by just keeping that knee under you and coming up like this. That's still a really good option and a good warm up. And eventually, the more you do that, the more likely you will be able to do side plank. Hand on top of your thigh. Inhale, take your hand towards the sky, and then exhale to reach up. Make sure your shoulders are stacking on top of each other, your hips are stacking on top of each other. Take your arm up, take it over your head, make sure your neck is in line with your spine. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And then hand to thigh and roll down with control. We're going to do 2 more variations of that. If at any time it feels really hard, please just stick with the first variation, or again, bring your knee under your hip so you're in half side plank. So again, hand on top of your thigh, lift your arm, and then lift your hips. Here you've got options. We're going to do some dips. If you want, you can lift your top leg to hip height. If you want even more, you can bring your foot to your thigh. Again, please don't bring it to your knee, but this is harder because you've got the oppositional force, so you're pressing your foot down to press yourself down. We're going to dip for 3 and 2 and 1, and then bring the foot back, bring the hand to the thigh and roll down with control. For the next one, I'd really recommend you have your top foot in front of you. It's pretty much impossible to stay balanced without that. We're going to do some twists. So you're basically going to be threading the needle of your hand through and around behind you. So you're twisting your abdominals, and you're going to be twisting your hips as well. So top foot in front of the bottom foot, hand towards the sky, inhale to lift. Then as you exhale, you're going to thread your hand through, lift your hips and twist as far as you can. And then inhale to come back. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. You should feel this all the way down the right side of your body. And again, hand to thigh and roll down with control. I'll give you a stretch here. So take hold of your ankle, take your other arm by the ear, inhale to sit tall, and exhale to reach over into mermaid. You can look up towards your top hand to increase that stretch. You can slightly bend that elbow or take it towards the ear, or if you want, you can take it into a bit of a back bend, just looking back. 2 deep breaths. And then forearm to the mat, and then take that arm over for a counter stretch. And yeah, you get to do it all on the other side. So come up onto your knees, arms out, flip your feet over to the other side, and prepare for the other side. So again, either forearm or hand under you, a little bit away from the shoulder. Feet can be stacked, or top foot can be over to the bottom foot. Totally up to you. Heels in line with the seat, arm on the thigh. Inhale to lift the arm, exhale to come up. And again, make sure your shoulders are stacked, your hips are stacked. And we're going to take the arm over the head and hold it there for 3 and 2 and 1, and then take it back to the thigh and lower with control. Give everything a shake if you need to before we do the second option. So again, same setup. You can have your feet stacked if you want to. You can have your knee under you like that for a half side bend if you want to. It's your living room or your kitchen or your garden, wherever you are. I'm not judging, and I wouldn't be if I was there anyway. So hand on top of the thigh, lift the hand to the sky, exhale to lift the hips. And again, you've got the option of lifting that foot if you want to. You've got the option of putting the foot on the thigh if you want to. Please don't touch the knee. And we're going to dip for 3 and 2 and 1, and then release the foot, release the hand, and lower with control. If this is getting into your shoulder, I would really recommend externally rotating that arm so your elbow crease is coming towards to your right hand side. It really opens your shoulders. And again, if you're having some issues with your shoulders and you want a bit of a stretch, I've got lots of shoulder stretches in the other video, in the yin yoga video. Okay, we've got one more to do. So top foot in front of your bottom foot, unless you really want to try, but I think I'd fall over, so I really recommend putting top foot in front of bottom foot. Lift the arm, lift the hips, and we're going to thread the needle. So exhale to thread through, lift the hips, twist, and inhale to come to centre. Exhale to twist, inhale to centre, last one, inhale, and then hand for thigh, lower the hips, bring the feet in, and we'll take that stretch. So make sure both your sit bones are strongly in the mat. Take hold of the ankle, arm up by the ear, inhale to sit tall, exhale to stretch over. Again, look up towards the arm if you want to, slightly back bend if you want to, bend the elbow if you want to. 3 breaths here. And then forearm to the mat and counter stretch. Now you're probably thinking, this is an ab workout, we haven't done any planks yet. They're coming, I promise. First of all, we're going to do a sphinx with some ab rolls. So you want to come down into your mat with your elbows under your shoulders. So your elbows, so your arms are at 90-degree angle, hands flat on the mat. Really press into your arms, press into your hands, and then try and lift your ribs, and then your lower abs, and then your hips. So your thighs stay on the mat. And we're going to hold that and breathe for count of 10. 9, 8, and now I'm counting really slowly, sorry, 7, 6, you should be starting to shake, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Just make a pillow for your hands, make a pillow for your head with your hands, and just rock your hips from side to side, just massaging everything in. And now come the planks. So, stay in the same position but bring your hands together. Elbows should be about shoulder width apart. Clasp your hands together and really press them into the mat. Then tuck your toes under and lift your hips. Make sure your back isn't dipping like that. So your hips should be slightly lifted. If your back is dipping like this, you're actually really going to hurt your back. So we're going to hold this here for 20, 19, 18, make sure your head isn't dropping, because that's going to make it harder. Look towards your thumb. 15, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, don't let go at the end, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lift your hips and walk your feet forward slightly, so you're a forearm dog. So your hips are towards the ceiling, and you can let the head go and just give it a shake. Just going to give that 3 breaths here, and then start to walk your feet back into another forearm plank. If you need to drop the knees at any point, please do. We're going to hold this for another 20, 19. This is a homage to Mr. Blood, who's been doing the planks. 15. 14, 13, 12, are you hating me yet? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, nearly there, 5, 4, 3, 2, drop your knees, send them wide, and push yourself back into child's pose, arms by your sides, just for a couple of breaths. Well done if you managed that. Well done if you tried it. That is a tough one. Okay, and then slowly uncurl yourself. And now we're going to do a downward dog to plank sequence. So on Monday I'm going to do a yoga kind of introduction thing with explanations of how to do good downward dogs and good planks. But I'll start that now. So you want to have your hands about mat width apart, so your little fingers are main thing is that your abdominal should be doming and your hip should be really pressing towards the neck. So you'll notice there's a little bit of flexion in my spine. You should be looking in between your hands, or if you want to and it feels nice, you can drop your head between your arms. I'm going to hold that there for 3, 2, 1, and then as you inhale, draw yourself forward so your shoulders are over your hands. Really press your heels towards the back, really press your thighs up, and make sure your abdominals are in so that you're not, again, dropping your back because you're going to hurt it. It's better if your hips are slightly up than if they are dropping towards the floor. One more breath here, inhale, and then as you exhale, press your hips back to downward facing dog for 2 breaths. And in your next inhale, again you're going to launch yourself forward into that plank position. Again, making sure that your hands are spread. Make sure you're looking towards the front edge of your mat. Your head's not dropping. Your head weighs a lot. So actually if you're dropping it, it's going to make that plank a lot harder. Thighs really pressing up, heels pressing back. 2 more breaths here. And then as you exhale, hips up into downward facing dog. We've got 2 more of those. So on your next inhale, come forward into plank. Really making sure your abdominals are up. If you really need to, you can drop your knees, bring your heels over one another. That's absolutely fine, still getting the same benefits. Next exhale, press back to downward facing dog for 2 breaths. We've just got 1 more to do. Inhale, come forward to plank. Now hold it there for 5 breaths. And 4. Make sure your head's not dropping. And 3, 2, and then drop your knees, send them wide and push yourself back into child's pose. And then slowly uncurl when you're ready. We're going to do 1 more series of downward dog plank variations with your knee to your nose. And then if you've got it in you, we're going to have a go at teaser. Obviously, if you don't want to go into teaser, you can stop the video there and go make yourself a cup of tea. That is absolutely your prerogative. So, coming back into downward dog. So, again, little fingers towards the edge of the mat, fingers spread, really gripping down into the mat. Bring your hips up, bend your knees slightly and send your hips towards the ceiling. Now you're going to bring your left foot to the centre of the mat and lift your right heel as high as you can. Keep that foot really flexed. Then as you inhale, you're going to draw the knee to the belly and then launch yourself forward so your knee comes towards your nose. You're going to hold it there for breath and then exhale to take it back towards the sky. Inhale there, exhale to take your right leg towards the top of your right arm, aim for your armpit. Inhale there, exhale to take it back. Last one on this side. Inhale, exhale, bring your right knee towards your left armpit. Inhale there, exhale, take it back to the sky, then drop the foot, drop the knees, and send the hips to the heel for child pose. Obviously we now have to do it on the other side. So when you're ready, come back up to your downward facing dog. Make sure you're set up correctly, so knees bent, hips to the sky, fingers really spread, head in line with the spine. Bring the right foot to the middle of the mat, take the left foot up, and then you're going to inhale to prepare, exhale to draw your knee towards your belly, and then draw yourself into plank pose. Hold it there for an inhale, and then exhale, take it up. Inhale to prepare, exhale to take left knee to the left armpit, inhale there, exhale to take it back up. Last one, inhale, exhale to send it to the right armpit, inhale there, exhale to take it up, then drop the foot, drop the knees, and back into child's pose. And then pull yourself up to seated. Hope everyone's okay and you're not too angry at me for making your abs hurt right now, you did choose the ab workout. Maybe go and do the in workout if you need it. One more set of exercises, and this is basically what we've been working towards. So this is teaser. I'm going to show you first, and then I'll work through it with you. So we did teaser prep earlier. You start lying on your back, your knees are into your chest and shoulder width apart. Heels are tightly together, and that's important because that's going to help you. You're going to have arms towards the ceiling, or if you need a bit of extra help, have your hands by your thighs. As you inhale, you're going to send your legs away, lower them and curl your head, neck and shoulder up. As you exhale, you're going to press into your hips and roll yourself up, and you can use your hands to help you into a V shape. We're going to inhale there, and then we're going to exhale to curl back down, bring the knees into the chest. That's teaser position. Now, I'm going to show you teaser 1, 2 and 3. If you just want to stay in teaser position, that's absolutely fine. Arms up to the ceiling, send the legs away, curl the head, neck and shoulders up, curl up into your teaser position. Now for teaser 1, you take your arms up by your ears, you lift your legs and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. We're going to try 5 of those. If you need to bend your knees slightly and take them into diamond shape, that's absolutely fine. And then roll down into the mat with control, bring your knees in. The next one is teaser 2, and we'll try this together before I do the last teaser. So again, you're going to exhale, send your legs out, curl up into your teaser. Arms parallel to the legs. You're going to inhale, keep the legs where they are. Exhale, roll down to the shoulder blades. Inhale, I can't do it now. Exhale to roll up. Inhale there. Exhale to roll down to your shoulder blades. Inhale there. Exhale up. We're going to do 3 of those. Exhale, inhale there, exhale to roll up. So, now you've seen it, have a go, or you can just turn me off and go and make yourself that cup of tea. So, lying into the mat, knees into your chest, heels together. Arms towards the ceiling, or if you need to, onto your thighs. Especially if you're doing this on an uneven surface, onto your thighs is a really good idea. Send your legs out, lower them, and then draw yourself up into that teaser position. If you need to bend your knees, you absolutely can. Arms towards the ceiling, and then lift and lower. Lift and lower, lift and lower. 2 more if you can. Lift and lower. Don't forget to breathe, and then draw yourself in to the mat. Just rock from side to side on your sacrum. If you have anyone in with you and they're able to take a photo of you doing that pose when your face is all contorted, please do send it to me. Thank you. Right, next one is teaser 2, so this is keeping the legs still, moving the upper body. So inhale there, exhale, inhale there, exhale to roll up into your teaser. Inhale there, exhale to lower to your shoulder blades, inhale, exhale to lift. Inhale there, exhale to roll back, inhale, exhale to lift, and last one, exhale, inhale, exhale to lift, and then roll yourself all the way down. And again, take a moment, rock from side to side, circle your knees one way, and then the other. Do whatever you need to do to release that before I attempt teaser 3. Okay, so teaser 3 looks like this. Sorry, my neighbours are screaming. You're going to do the same setup, so you're going to send your legs out and roll up into your teaser position. But this time you're going to simultaneously lower your upper body and lower body into the mat, arms out behind you, and then exhale to come up like a flower closing. Inhale back, exhale to roll up. Last one. And exhale. Okay, we'll do one more of those so that you can have a go if you were just watching that one, and then you guys can go and have a cup of tea, maybe some cake because you've earned it, or maybe just go and cry in the corner and curse my name. Whatever floats your boat. So, lying into the mat, knees wide, heels together, arms towards the ceiling. Send your legs out, lower them, and roll up into your teaser position. Really try and roll up all the way through your spine. Keep sitting tall. Inhale there. Exhale to roll so you're about 2 inches out of the mat. Inhale. Exhale to come up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to roll up. One more if you've got it in you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to roll up. Then drop your feet. Send your knees wide. Take hold of your feet and just draw your head towards your feet. And breathe. And that's it. That's, I don't know how long, 36 minutes of ab work. Hope I haven't killed you too much. Please do go over to the yin yoga video, which is about an hour long, if you need a bit of a stretch out or a nice weekend relaxation. It is a really nice thing to do. Yin is lovely, and Jennifer Aniston does it. So see you on Monday for some yoga. Bye everyone.